was quite an introduction. And, you know, as much as I've been in the communication business for so many years, I have to admit that Cecilia and I did not communicate about what we were going to say tonight, because she got up here and said, well, we did a great job last year, and stop and take a deep breath. And I said in my speech I'm about to deliver to you that we can't afford to stop. We have to move forward. And I think maybe both those things might be true. I also want my wife Jan to stand up. Anything that I've been able to do for this community has been done with her help and with her ability to step in and help out at Sparks Broadcast Systems when I couldn't be there. The people in this room know what it means to be in business. Many of us have nursed fledgling businesses through good and bad years. We all know how difficult building businesses can be because the odds simply are not in our favor. The plain facts are that 80% of businesses that initially start up fail in the first year. And 80% of those that survive that first year fail within the next 5 years. So this room, in essence, is filled with survivors who have, through the School of Hard Knocks, amassed a tremendous amount of business acumen. It's incumbent on all of us to use that knowledge to continue the push for business and other economic growth here in Emmetsburg. Recent years have brought some astonishing successes. To name a few, AGP, Voyager Ethanol, Wild Rose Casino, and now the first biomass ethanol facility in the United States, all located here in Emmetsburg. There are a few small towns anywhere in the country that can touch that. But again, we can't rest on our laurels. We need to continue the out-of-the-box thinking that made Tom Alger present the idea of a casino to the Industrial Development Board several years ago. We need to continue to ignore the ever-present naysayers who will always say that things can't be done. We know now that things can be done. But we need some new challenges, new goals to reach toward now while we still have that momentum going in our favor and the people in place that have tasted the success of economic development in this town. As your Citizen of the Year, I would like to present you with one of those challenges tonight, and it wasn't on your green sheet. One that my wife Jan suggested several years ago that is as elegant in its simplicity as it is difficult to implement. Let's tonight set a goal to bring 1,000 new citizens to Emmetsburg. That's a big task, but adding that many people, some 200 new families, means 200 home sales, 200 families shopping here in our community, 600 new kids in our school system, and a tremendous shot in the arm for every segment of our economy. The people right here in this room have the knowledge and expertise to make that happen. In some ways, it is already happening. We can anticipate about 30 new families in town to staff the biomass plant. The casino will continue to grow and create more jobs. And this is far from an impossible task. We've all worked hard to make Emmetsburg a destination city and to provide amenities to make it attractive to new residents, even on a bitterly cold night like this. We have something here. Now let's figure out just how to sell it. No other single thing can help our town as much as additional population base. We need to make this happen and use the expanded population base as a springboard for much more economic growth. In closing, let me tell you about a small town, not too much bigger than Emmetsburg. It has a population of about 6,000 people. It's in a cold climate. Its average income for residents is well below the average for its state. In short, it's not anything special. And unlike Emmetsburg, it doesn't even have a casino. But it has a very active Chamber of Commerce with some very bright and creative people at the helm. Using nothing but pure creativity and the skills of one local resident, they've made their town into a destination community that is known across the nation, if not around the world, and reaps the benefits of hundreds of broadcast hours and millions of printed words worth of free publicity every year. I don't know if that one resident has ever been named Citizen of the Year in that town, but he should be. Puxatawney Phil and his helpers at the Chamber office have made that little town in Pennsylvania a household word. Creative thought is what it took to make something out of nothing but a groundhog. So thank you again for the tremendous honor you bestowed on me by making me Citizen of the Year. I'm very appreciative. I pledge to continue to work to make Emmetsburg a more prosperous place to live. Thank you very much.